Hey! What's happening? I'm Robbins and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've not made a video in quite a while. But last year I made a video on setting up a fish tank. Turns out all the fish died in there except for one. His name is Greg. You remember Greg? Let's see here. There's Greg right there. He was much smaller before. If I can find a clip of that, maybe I'll throw her in right here. Right back there. And, oh, this is Greg back here. But basically the tank is too small for him. So we've gotten a bigger tank. And right now I am cleaning the rocks. I'll show you that. I've got a few bags of the rocks. Rocks right here. We got a bunch of these rocks because we got this big tank here. And I'm cleaning them right now. I am cleaning right now. And Abby has decided she's going to Walmart. And it's about 12 o'clock at night.
It's 11:30.
Oh, it's only 11:30, I guess. We are in the process of cleaning the rocks. I have them in a bucket. And yeah, we're just washing with that, you know, doing that thing. So maybe I'll try to set up this camera so I can view it. Maybe I won't be able to. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so this is my angle for showing how I do this, but we'll see if it's... Oh, you can't even see the rocks, damn it. Well, basically, you have to take these rocks and filter them through with the colander that I did not grab. Okay, so basically we have this colander here. I got all my rocks in here. Well, this might, no, that's not work. Basically, you have to clean all the rocks that you get so that they don't end up messing with the water in the fish tank and killing your fish. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, cleaning these rocks. So I guess basically I have them in this 5-gallon bucket here, but this is not focused at all. Basically I have them in this 5-gallon bucket here, and they were sitting in this water. I'm gonna put them in the colander and just kind of rinse them. You know. I just finished cleaning the first bag of rocks. There are 2 more bags of rocks. And I'm going to take a break from cleaning the rocks and open the fish tank. See what we got in here. I'm Robbins, and this is Fish Tank Unboxing. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Is this even on camera? Nope, my head is cut off. Sweet. Doesn't appear to be broken. That's good. How to get it out of here? That's the next question. Let's see what we have in here. I got it open. Let's see what we got in there. So we got our big old tank and some boxes, a net. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Oh, everything is stuck in the tank. How the hell? Well, I need someone's help to get the tank up. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't pick the tank up by myself. It's a little too heavy. Gonna have to go get some help. So, had some help setting up the tank. There we go. Right there, right by the TV. There's a little tank. So, as you can see, it's much bigger. And apparently this still is not quite big enough for a full-grown Greg. So we might have to end up getting an even bigger tank in the future. Well, basically now, I'm going to clean the rest of the rocks and put them in there and start filling it with water. Looking pretty good. 1 of 3 bags. So I think 3 bags will definitely be enough. And hopefully I can create some like slopes on there and stuff. I've added another bag of rocks. And this is what it looks like. So that's definitely enough rocks. That's 2 bags. But I have a 3rd bag, so it's just gonna make it like, give it some slopes in there, I guess. Yeah. I got all the rocks in there. I've kind of angled it so that it's lower in the front, basically. And it rises as it goes towards the back. And then I was also trying to make it rise really high in this corner, which it looks like I did not do. But when I pour water in there, it's gonna mess it up anyway. So I'll just fix it. But I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring water in and putting some plants in. I got a 5-gallon bucket full of water. So basically it's gonna take 11 of these because it's a 55-gallon tank. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start pouring that in, but I can't pour it in all at once. So I'm gonna use a tiny jug, so this might take a while. And I'm gonna make a time lapse of it. I gotta find the old plants that I had, because I have some plants somewhere. Oh, maybe they're right here. Right under Greg's tank. We got this old thing. We might put that in, maybe not, I don't know. We got this.
All this stuff is way too small.
We got this. We got this. 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 That's gonna look tiny in there. Yeah, all this stuff is pretty small, huh? Oh god!
What? You're so stupid.
Whoa. We don't know if this table can hold all this. Because this table seems sturdy, but then once we put this on there, it was moving around a bunch. And then this is going to be filled with water. So I don't know.
This is way too big for Greg.
Wrong. That's completely wrong, Abby. I explained to the viewers earlier that this tank actually is going to be too small for him. He needs a minimum 75-gallon tank, and this is 55 gallons.
Well, that's 10.
Yeah, he is struggling in there. That's why he's so depressed.
How do you know he's the best?
Abby, look at him.
That did nothing.
Oh my god. Holy moly, I almost spilled that. Huh. That's 4 of those? My math's wrong? What the heck? Is this not 55 gallon?
55 divided by 5 is 10.
Shoot! It's 11.
Yeah, why? That is not gonna fit. Eli, hold the rocks.
You're a real Real thinker, Annie. That's true. So I guess that took up a few of the gallons, huh?
Yeah, like 10 of them.
It took up 10 of the gallons? Then my first bucket would have filled up the tank. I guess that probably would have... Well, maybe it took up like 2 gallons.
You should have got like pink box.
No, I want it to look natural. Now I've got more water, I've got the plants, and I'm gonna start putting the plants in.
What? Are they actual rocks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, those
What do you
are.
think they are? Yeah, those are rocks. They're painted.
Oh. It's not that lucky.
Okay, so plants are in there. I'm gonna be rearranging the rocks a little bit so it looks better. But we have, I don't know, maybe, no, actually probably just a little over half the water's in. But I'm gonna unbox the things because I said I was doing an unboxing a while ago. It didn't happen. I guess we'll do it now. This, I believe, the filter, or it has a bunch of random stuff in it. Okay. I don't know what the heck this is. How is this? What is this? Is this their water tester? I don't get it. Apparently there's a water tester, but that's just a tube. Okay, this for the filter. That has to stick the tank? Huh? The instruction manual doesn't really say how to do anything. Oh good, there's one in here. Oh, is the heater in here? The heater must be in here. Or is that a thermometer? I don't know. Okay. Oop! Oops, there's right. Oh, there we are. There we are. What is that? Oh, does that say when it's low? I don't understand. Oh, red, change cartridge. Oh, no shit. That's kind of cool. Oh, this is why it comes with 2 filters. Okay. Jesus. Extension tube. I don't understand what this little thing on here is for. Like, what is this? What is this for? What is that for? What the heck? This obviously goes right here. Does it just click on there? I don't understand. Extension tube and then strainer. What? What do you mean? There's this, there's this. Oh, this looks like it's this thing. Dude, this is confusing as shit. And I don't know what this is for. What is this for? These instructions are beat. So basically, I don't even know. So this? Oh wait. Oh, that kind of. Oh, I don't know. That's even. What does this do? Open, close. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Ow. Oh, what is this? What is... Oh, this is just a thermometer just to stick anywhere? Bruh. This thermometer doesn't even look like it's all that great. Dude. What even is this? Oh yeah, classic. Classic. Nice cheeky little thermometer, eh? What's in this box? What should we do? This box. Nice. Thermometer just fell off. Good. This, I believe, is a heater. It's the suction it. Dude, this looks pretty heavy duty. Way more heavy duty than the thing I had. Holy moly. Okay, what else we got? We got this. Wait, what is this even? What even is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, this must be for the light. Forgot there's a light on here. Because my other fish tank don't got no light. Oh, looky there. That's it, cool. That will soon be disgusting. Came with a net. Yeah, I guess. That's a pretty big net for Greg, huh? He can fit in there. We are going to fill the rest of the tank up with water now. So, battery died, but we're back on. Rearranging the rocks. Okay, I have enough water in there to start the filter. So we're gonna start the filter and see how it does. So there it is. I think we're done here basically. So, well, I guess again I have to move the rocks around a little over there. So we got our filter running. Pretty good. And that's our heater, gotta plug it in. These are all older plants that I had. And that older thing, all the rocks are new. And tomorrow we'll be able to put Greg in his, move him from his tiny tank to his ginormous tank. So this is what the tank looks like with the lights on. Filter running, the heater running. I buried the stump a little bit. All the plants. It's like a pretty nice setup for Greg. So he'll, there he is. And he'll move on over here tomorrow. It's the next day now, and we are going to start setting this thing up for Greg to go in there. And basically, we're going to want to put his water that's in this tank into this tank so that he feels more at home and he's not as stressed out. So I'm going to take some water out of this tank and start putting that water in. Okay, I have to put this old bubbler in there because I did not get a new one. It's kind of gross, but yeah. These lines probably aren't even long enough. Oh my god, I just realized that. Holy hell. So, the bubbler isn't working because the line I need is too long for it and it doesn't have enough pressure. So, I think I might have figured out the problem. This line is kind of dirty right here, so if I cut this off it may work. Here's the bubbler, so it's doing alright, but you can see the line right there, so I don't know, probably gonna have to get a new one. Here's Greg, his other tank. He's freaking out a little bit right now because the water's low, but we're gonna move him to the other tank. We got our net, here we go. There he is. He's sitting on the bottom. Alright, by those. See if he moves around at all. I don't think he really knows that the tank's bigger. I think he thinks it's still a small tank. There he is. Greg in his new tank. Gregory! It's been a little while since we set up the tank, and seems to be doing pretty good. Figured out a better setup for the air bubbles so it doesn't really even look like they're coming from anywhere. And Greg is right over there. There he is. There is Greg. I can show you what it looks like with the lights off too. Lights off. And then we'll turn this light on. Boom! It's beautiful. Way better looking than the other tank. Actually, I like the bubbles coming up right there. And there is Greg.